Haven't made a vid in a while, so I thought I'd make it up to you guys by making a really crappy low effort video. Today's video is about my online auction hunting. As you know, I spend a lot of time on Japanese auction sites. In the past, I've shared videos where I showed what I purchased on these Japanese auction sites, but the content of those videos was mainly shiny Bandai figures, as you see on these shelves here. Today's video is not about shiny Bandai figures, but rather 3rd gen Pokemon games, my favorite kind of Pokemon game. Before I get into this video, I want to tell you the number of each 3rd gen Pokemon game I have is as follows: 6 Ruby, 6 Sapphire, 6 Fire Red, and 7 Leaf Green, and 8 Emeralds. It would go to say that I probably don't need any more 3rd gen games to hunt on, and I'd say you're right about that. But here I still ended up with more 3rd gen games than I could ever need because I struck a massive deal on these Japanese auction sites. So let's take a look at what I got. Alright, we're going to go ahead and open this upside down to obscure some personal information. A little background, all this stuff is from Japan. I paid Japanese yen for it. Not everything in this package is the topic of today's video, so I'll just toss those things aside. Thankfully, it comes all neatly wrapped. This might look familiar to some of you who have watched my videos in the past. So, let me just tear all this stuff off, and I'll actually take it off frame and just introduce this stuff one by one. So, first of all, 3 boxed Japanese 3rd gen games. We've got a Sapphire, a Fire Red, and a Leaf Green. Here's what appears to be a boxed Emerald. We also have 2 shiny Bandai figures, a Trico and a Torterra. Of course, those are duplicates for me, but anytime I find a deal on these, I pick them up. This one, didn't know what it was. It's a GBA game with a hamster on it, so I bought it. And then the last one is, looks like some 3rd gen games in there. So, let's get to it. I'm going to go ahead and just start with this Emerald. There's really not a whole lot to this Emerald. This is just a complete in-box Japanese Emerald version. But when they said complete, they meant it. Looks like it's got everything, including the cardboard insert down there. Battle Frontier map, someone took a bite out of it. Hoenn map. And then just some more documentation stuff. I think this has something to do with the wireless adapter and the Japanese manual, which is very cool. I was actually mainly in this for the box as well as the game. If I pick up my tripod real quick and show you the top of my shelf, you'll notice we have several game boxes up there, including a Japanese Sapphire box and a Japanese Leaf Green box. Well, now we have more Japanese boxes to add to the mix up there, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's a complete in-box Japanese Emerald version, and I paid $30 for this whole thing. The Emerald alone is worth more than $30. English Emeralds go for like $80 or more, depending on the sticker label condition. And I think Japanese Emeralds average around $50. So to get a complete in-box Japanese Emerald for that price is a steal. So I'm going to go ahead and cut open this one next. I'm not exactly sure which one this is, but as you can see, it's some Japanese 3rd gen games. These are all legit. They do not make bootleg Japanese games as far as I have seen in my days. So let me organize these really quick. what we have here is 16, technically 17 games. 5 Ruby, 5 Sapphire, 2 Fire Red, and 2 Leaf Green. You'll notice this Leaf Green has like a bootleg sticker on it. Not original, clearly. Unlike the Rubies and Sapphires, where they just kept the label off, they chose to put a bootleg label on this one, so I'm definitely going to be taking this label off. I do not like the look of that. That makes it look like a fake cartridge, but they even said in the description it's just a cartridge that lost its label, so they put a new one on. And then 2 more Japanese emeralds. So I paid, I believe, $95 for this lot right here. 16 third-gen games and plus a Japanese Red Rescue team, which is awesome. And you might have actually noticed that on top of my shelf, I have a complete in-box English Red Rescue team. So it's cool to have a Japanese counterpart now. And now we've got one thing left to open. It's these 3 boxes, which these might not actually be what they appear to be. Because I only had one complete in-box game in that set, so let's just, let's see what's in these boxes. Open the Leaf Green box first. Wow. This does appear pretty complete in box. Wow. I was not expecting that. This was not part of the deal, but this is an even more complete in box Leaf Green than that Emerald is. This Sapphire, that's more what I was expecting. This Sapphire box just has more games in it. Which is what I was expecting. This lot that I'm opening right now was just another lot of games. It did not say there would be any boxes involved, let alone a complete in-box Leaf Green. So we've got a Fire Red, we've got 2 more Emeralds, and 2 more Sapphires so far, but I haven't opened this Fire Red box yet. Let's check that out. It's another complete! That is incredible. I already have 4 wireless adapters, but now I have 2 more. And thankfully, American and Japanese wireless adapters are interchangeable. So what this auction sold itself as was just a loose auction of 2 Sapphires, 2 Fire Reds, and a Leaf Green. So I thought I was getting 7 games. But what it ended up being was 2 complete in-box games, 5 not complete in-box games, and then this bonus Sapphire box. And this auction was about $70. So what we got in this haul basically was 7 Sapphires, 4 Fire Reds, 3 Leaf Greens, 4 Emeralds, and a Red Rescue team. Now, excluding the cost of the shiny Bandai figures and the shiny, the hamster game that I bought, everything you see on screen here, so, oh yeah, no, there's a 5th Emerald too, so we have 5. Everything you see on screen here, which is, I didn't even think to count, that's 5, 10, 15, 24 third-gen games, plus a 25th game in the Red Rescue team. 24 third-gen games, and I paid around $210 after shipping for all of these. So if it was just the loose carts, that's still less than $10 per game. But I also happened to get the complete in-box guts of Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Emerald along with it. So 24 games, every box but Ruby version, and a lot of manuals, and don't forget 2 wireless adapters. So I'm probably going to be flipping most of these cartridges because, like I said, I don't need this many, but what I probably will do is, since I have 8 Emeralds and only 6 of every other game and 7 Leaf Greens, I'm going to add 1 of the Leaf Greens to my collection, 2 of the Fire Reds, 2 of the Sapphires, and 2 of the Rubies. The logic behind that being I only ever octuple hunt, so having 8 rubies to hunt on, I can ostensibly hunt all the version exclusives of Ruby and Sapphire and Fire Red and Leaf Green. I'm already doing that with Emerald because I have 8 emeralds, and now I've got 13 emeralds. So yeah, I'm not normally the type to do unboxing videos, but I was very, very excited to receive this package because paying $210 for everything you see on screen here is an absolute steal. My experience with those Japanese auction sites typically is that 99% of things are very overpriced. Even before you factor in shipping, everything is overpriced, and occasionally you find a deal. Well, I managed to find 2 incredible deals because everything you see here is from 2 auctions. Actually, 3 auctions because the Emerald was its own auction, and then one of the auctions I think had 16 and the other one had 7 or something like that. That might not all add up, but yeah, 3 auctions, $210, everything you see on screen here. It was an amazing buy, and I'm very happy with it. So I hope you enjoyed a little glimpse into what my online shopping adventures are like. Thank you for watching.